advise the general public that in compliance with Chapter 231 of the Public Laws of 1975, entitled Senator Byron M. Bear Open Public Meeting Act, New Jersey Casino Control Commission on December 6, 2023, filed with the Secretary of State at the State House in Trenton an annual meeting and schedule. On December 6, 2023, copies were mailed to subscribers. The use of cell phones in the public meeting room while the commission is in session is prohibited. Any member of the public who wish to address the commission will be given the opportunity to do so before the commission adjourns for the day. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everyone who is joining us in person and remotely today. Meeting participants who wish to do so can continue to address the Commission through remote technology. We are also permitting in-person participation. The public meeting room is open and the public meeting room is therefore open and appropriate health measures are being taken. We will, however, continue to stream our public meetings. The public is able to listen through access provided on the Commission's website, as well as through our YouTube channel. We will accept public comments via email. Public comments can be sent to public.comments@ccc.nj.gov. I will repeat that. Public comments can be sent to public.comments@ccc.nj.gov beginning now and any time throughout the meeting, ending at the time of adjournment. This meeting is being transcribed as well as recorded, and minutes will be available on our website in due course. To meeting participant callers, I ask that you follow the instructions provided with the web link or the audio call-in code. And please place your phones on mute until your matter is called. Also, when your matter is called, please turn on your camera and identify yourself before speaking. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman. With your permission, please answer when I call your name for the roll. Commissioner Molyneux,
Present.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Present.
and Sharon Pelosi.
Present.
Matters discussed in closed session this morning included employee key license applications and approval of the closed session minutes of the March 13, 2024 closed session. The first item for your consideration this morning is the ratification of the minutes of the March 13, 2024 public meeting.
Are there any questions for council or corrections?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to ratify the minutes of the March 13th, 2024 meeting.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Item number 2 are applications for initial casino key employee licenses. They include Carrie D. Cooper, also known as Carrie with an I-E, D. Cooper, Ian A. Gross Jr., Joanna F. Hernandez Portillo, David W. Ingersoll, Sue J. Kim, Jason D. Odenbach, Linda Robertson, Michael O. Washington Faulkner, and Kenneth A. Waymuller. All items have been reviewed by the division who raises no objection, and by commission staff, each recommending that the commission grant the 9 initial casino key employee licensees that were named.
Are there any questions regarding any of these matters?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the 9 initial casino key employee licenses.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 3, applications for resubmitted casino key employee licenses and for qualification. I will call each, and then there are several that will require separate votes. They will include Vincent C. Alonge Jr., Willett A. Carmen Jr., John M. Carr, Nicholas L. DeVito Jr., Dominique J. Dodato Jr., John I. Francisco, Noel Galindo, also known as Noel Galindo Medell, Peter J. Giconde, Tracy A. Harris, also known as Tracy A. O'Neill, Charles R. Helder Jr., Gerald J. Hicks Sr., Nicholas A. Easy, Howard L. Lawrence III, John M. Magro Jr., William T. Macy, Philip A. Mazzoni Jr., Michael J. Morono, Michael F. Paulsley, Kambabashi I. Patel, Ronald A. Peroni, Sarah C. Petros, which will be called separately, also known as Katie Petros, Sarah C. Luthens, also known as Leon S. Quo, Paul J. Regan, Catherine M. Roof, also known as Catherine Benali, Robert A. Rosenthal, Robert J. Ruprecht, Barbara A. Schneck, also known as Barbara A. George, Irvin N. Serrano, Christopher J. Shea, Timothy M. Shea, Christina M. Silcott, also known as Christina M. Taylor, also known as Christina M. Smith, Daniel M. Spagnoli, Sheila Struthers, also known as Sheila Leonard Struthers or Sheila Leonard, Alexander Sutoki II, Lillian Trosh, also known as Lillian Hernandez or Lillian Hernandez Aviles, Stefan J. Vandermolen, which will also be called separately, Roberta J. Vroom, also known as Roberta J. Goey, Roberta J. Kroom, Roberta J. Dyer, and lastly, John P. Zappis. With respect to all the matters other than, which will be called separately, the Petros matter, Philip Mazzoni, and Stefan Vandermolen, the remaining 34 resubmitted Casino Key employee license applications have been reviewed by both the division and commission staff with recommendations that they be granted.
Are there any questions regarding any of these matters?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the 34 resubmitted Casino Key employee licenses.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it.
Thank you. Sarah C. Petros also involves a multi-casino endorsement as Regional Director Compliance Operations, Caesars Harris Tropicana, and Caesars Interactive Entertainment, New Jersey. Again, her resubmission has been reviewed by both the division and commission staff with recommendations that it be granted with the multi-casino endorsement.
Are there any questions regarding this matter?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the resubmission application of Sarah C. Petros for a Casino Key employee license with a multi-casino endorsement pursuant to NJSA 5:12-91.1.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, ayes have it.
Next we have, thank you, next we have Philip A. Mazzoni Jr. His matter includes a resubmission with multi-casino endorsement and qualification for Broad Regency Corporation LLC and Harris Resort, Atlantic City, as Vice President Slot Operations. Again, both the division and commission staff have reviewed and recommend that the relief requested be granted.
Are there any questions regarding this matter?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant resubmitted key license with a multi-casino endorsement pursuant to NJSA 5:12-91.1 and qualification.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote?
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
The remaining matter under number 2 is Stefan J. Vandermolen. Again, Mr. Vandermolen's resubmitted key includes a multi-casino endorsement as well as qualification as Vice President Catering and Convention Events for Boardwalk Regency Corporation, LLC, Harris Resort, Atlantic City, and Tropicana, Atlantic City Corp. Again, it has been reviewed by both the division and commission staff, who both recommend that the relief be granted.
Are there any questions regarding this matter?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant resubmitted key license with a multi-casino endorsement pursuant to NJSA 5:12-91.1 and qualification.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote?
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 4, for your consideration are approvals through delegation of authority between March 1, 2024, and March 31, 2024, pursuant to resolution number 22011211B. You have Manager Patrick Eeler, who's here to review those matters with you. However, no vote is required by the commission at this time. Just for the record, thank you, Mr. Eeler. Just for the record, it should be noted that the matter of, is it I? Double I, Liam Troach has been adjourned at the request of the division. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. For the record, I am Licensing and Financial Evaluation Unit Manager Patrick Eeler, appearing on behalf of the Commission. Between March 1st and March 31st, 2024, the staff of the Commission's Regulatory Affairs Division granted the following approvals via its delegated authority. On March 1st, 2024, temporary casino key employee license was granted to Vincenzo Manello for a sportsbook supervisor position at Harrah's Atlantic City. On March 4th, 2024, a temporary casino key employee license was granted to Eveline M. Lynn, also known as May Lynn, for a table games floor manager position at Borgata. On March 7th, 2024, a temporary casino key employee license was granted to Enrique L. Baez Santiago for a dual-rate security shift supervisor and security shift manager position at Tropicana, Atlantic City. On March 12, 2024, temporary casino key employee licenses were granted to Samaya M. Brown Powell for a casino cashiering supervisor position at Ocean Casino, to Marco A. Leal Mendoza for a dual-rate surveillance officer and shift supervisor position at Harrah's Atlantic City, Russell J. Nardi for a casino cashier supervisor position at Caesars Atlantic City, and to Daphne R. Toombs for a dual-rate security shift supervisor and security shift manager position at Tropicana Atlantic City. On March 14th, 2024, a temporary casino key employee license was granted to Patrick J. Joyce for a dual-rate sportsbook ticket writer and shift manager position at Ocean Casino. On March 20th, 24, a temporary casino key employee license was granted to Andrew P. Heigl for a sportsbook supervisor position at Harrah's Atlantic City. And on March 27th, 2024, a temporary casino key employee license was granted to Valerie J. Figueroa Hernandez for account room lead position at Harrah's Atlantic City. This memorializes the approvals that were granted by the Commission's Division of Regulatory Affairs via its delegated authority during this period, and no further commission action is required. Thank you.
Item number 5, for your consideration or request for inactivation of casino key employee licenses. Again, Manager Patrick Eeler will review those matters with you.
In lieu of filing a casino key employee license review application, the following individuals have requested to be placed on the casino key employee license approved and active list: Paul S. Kaywood, Brandon R. Goldberg, Doris E. Hawkins, also known as Doris E. Etamoler, Paul A. Papaychek Jr., William C. Talarico, Vincent J. Turano Jr., Douglas S. Vargas Breen's, and Mark G. Walter. If the requests are granted, each individual may remain on the approved and active list for a period of up to 5 years. Commission staff has reviewed these requests and recommends that you grant the requested relief.
Are there any questions on any of these matters?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the requested relief and order that the 8 casino key employee licenses be inactivated.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Item number 6 is consideration of the lapsing of casino key employee licenses. Again, we have Patrick Eeler to address those matters with you.
At this time, for your consideration is the lapsing of the casino key employee licenses of the following individuals. In each case, the casino key employee license review application filing deadline has passed, and the following individuals have not filed a casino key employee license review application, nor requested to be on the casino key employee license approved and active list. Edward G. Carlson, Louis Caradetti, Stephen P. Coyle, Sarah T. Donegan, Robert M. Falusi, Joyce L. Hall, also known as Joyce L. Hall Walker, Fidel Ishimwe, Charlotte A. Kazantzaglo, also known as Charlotte A. Gillespie, Linda A. McCarthy, also known as Linda A. Halligan, Murdo A. Montgomery, Nicole H. Patel, excuse me, Ashley A. Polo, and Colin G. Watson. Based on these facts, staff recommends that the casino key employee licenses of these individuals be deemed to have lapsed.
Are there any questions regarding any of these matters?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to find that the 13 casino key employee licenses lapsed pursuant to NJAC 19:41A-6.1F of the regulation.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. With your permission, we will move to the MGM matters and then return to the regular order. The first of which is item number 13, which is the petition of Marina District Development Company LLC, DBA Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa for the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to Mario Massano pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E, and to permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Marketing pending plenary qualification. Mr. Massano's petition was filed on his behalf on March 14, 2024, PRN 0742403, seeking the relief indicated, which is to serve in a temporary capacity, issue temporary capacity as a marketing executive, and for the temporary casino key employee license. We do have counsel for MDDC and MGM present, and for the division, and with your permission, I ask that they enter their appearances and address the commission directly.
Good morning, Chair Pelosis, Vice Chair Cooper, Commissioner Malino. First, thank you very much for moving me forward to accommodate a personal matter. I sincerely appreciate it. I've had a chance to review the draft resolution. It's fine in form and substance. And we simply ask that Mr. Misano be issued his temporary key employee license and a temporary finding of qualification. Thank you.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Deputy Attorney General Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the Division's response of no objection to the requested relief in this matter. The Division has also reviewed the draft resolution and has no objections. Thank you.
Are there any questions for counsel?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the petition and issue a temporary casino key employee license to Mario Masano pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B4 and NJSA 5:12-89E and NJAC 19:41A-5.3, and permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Marketing for Marina District Development Company, LLC, pending plenary qualification in accordance with the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.6 and 2.7.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Thank you. Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you. Item number 14 is consideration of the initial casino key employee licensure and plenary qualification of David A. Adelman to serve as Vice President, Regional Technology for MGM Resorts International. Mr. Adelman was first presented by way of a petition, PRN 1932303, dated July 11, 2023. You considered his request for temporary qualification and temporary key licensure at your August 9, 2023 meeting, at which time it was granted. You are here now for plenary consideration, and you have again counsel for MGM and MTDC and the division present, and I ask that they enter their appearances and address the commission directly.
Good morning. For the record, again, Patrick Madamba, Senior Vice President of MGM Resorts International and Marina District Development Company, LLC. We just ask that Mr. Edelman be granted his initial casino key employee license and a plenary finding of qualification. Thank you.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Deputy Attorney General Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the Division's letter report dated March 18, 2024, recommending plenary casino key employee licensure and qualification in this matter. The Division has also reviewed the draft resolution and has no objection. Thank you.
Are there any questions for counsel?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and A, grant an initial casino key employee license to David A. Adelman with a waiver of the residency requirement pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B, and B, find Mr. Adelman qualified to serve as Vice President, Regional Technology for MGM Resorts International in accordance with NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.6 and 2.7.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
One more item. We have a joint petition of Marina District Development Company, LLC, DBA Borgata Hotel Casino and Spa, and MGM Resorts International requesting permission for Stephen Harrison to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Senior Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer for MGM Resorts International, pending plenary qualification. This matter was initiated by a joint petition, PRN 0872402, dated March 27, 2024, seeking Mr. Harrison's temporary qualification to serve as indicated as Senior Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer. It has been identified as a critical position, and with the request that the commission consider it at this meeting. You have council present, and again, I'd ask that they enter their appearances and proceed.
Again, Patrick Madamba, Senior Vice President and Legal Counsel of MGM Resorts International and Marina District Development Company, LLC. We've had an opportunity to review the resolution. It is fine in in form and substance. Really do appreciate the commission and the division moving this matter along. The Chief Information Security Officer is really of the utmost importance. It's a significant position within the company, so very, very much appreciate the accommodation to getting it on the agenda. With that, I ask that Mr. Harrison be found temporarily qualified. Thank you.
Morning again, Chairman and Commissioners. Jordan Hollander, Deputy Attorney General on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the division's response of no objection to the requested relief in this matter. The division has reviewed the draft resolution and has no objections. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and authorize Stephen Harrison on a temporary basis and prior to his plenary qualification to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Senior Vice President and Chief Information Security Officer for MGM Resorts International, subject to the conditions contained in NJAC 13:69C-2.7C and 2.7D.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote?
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you again.
Goodbye. Returning to the regular order, item number 7 is consideration of the initial application of Shah M. Rasavzaman for a Casino Key employee license. We have Senior Counsel Teresa Pimpinelli here to review that matter with you.
Morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel, appearing for the Commission. For your consideration is a stipulation of settlement for the initial application of Shah Razifa Zaman for his Casino Key employee license. If approved, it will be valid through April of 2029, subject to certain conditions. You have staff's memo and recommendation for this matter. Mr. Razif Zaman was notified of today's proceedings. I would ask counsel for the division to enter their appearance and proceed.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Jocelyn Fedowitz, Deputy Attorney General, on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the division's report along with the stipulation of settlement that has been entered with the applicant. The division respectfully requests that the stipulation be approved as submitted and recommends the granting of the applicant's Casino Key employee license, subject to the terms and conditions of the stipulation. Thank you.
And for the record, the applicant is not here in person or telephonically.
Correct.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the stipulation of settlement between the division and applicant and grant the initial application of Shah M. Razif Zaman for a Casino Key employee license, subject to compliance with the terms and conditions as provided for in the stipulation.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 8 is consideration of the initial application of Onisha T. Noble for a Casino Key employee license. Again, Senior Counsel Pimpinelli will review that with you.
Hello again, Chairman and Commissioners. Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel, appearing for the Commission. Before you is the initial application of Onisha T. Noble for her Casino Key employee license. You have staff's memo and recommendation for this matter. Ms. Noble was notified of today's proceedings. I would just ask counsel for the division to enter their appearance and proceed.
Chairman and Commissioners, Jocelyn Fedowitz, Deputy Attorney General, on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. On January 12, 2024, the division filed a letter report recommending that the application of Onisha Noble for a Casino Key employee license be denied. Subsequently, the Commission, at its February 14th, 2024 meeting, remanded the matter to the contested case process. As advised by the Commission, Onisha Noble failed to submit the requisite hearing request form and comply with the contested case process. Therefore, based on the applicant's non-responsiveness and failure to comply with the contested case process, as well as the issues raised in the division's letter report, we would request that Onisha Noble's application for a Casino Key employee license be denied. Thank you.
Again, for the record, Ms. Noble is not here in person or telephonically.
Correct.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to A, find Onisha T. Noble disqualified pursuant to NJSA 5:12-80 B and D and NJSA 5:12-86 and NJSA 5:12-89, and B, deny her initial application for a Casino Key employee license.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
Thank you. Item number 9 is consideration of the petition of Samira Mohayar to withdraw her initial application for a Casino Key employee license, and you have Senior Counsel Pipinelli to again review that.
Chairman Commissioners, Teresa Pimpinelli, Senior Counsel appearing for the Commission. For your consideration is the request of Samira Muhar to withdraw her pending initial application for a Casino Key employee license. You have staff's memo and recommendation on this matter. Ms. Muhar was notified of today's proceedings. I would just ask counsel for the division to enter their appearance and proceed.
Chairman and Commissioners, Jocelyn Fedowitz, Deputy Attorney General, on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. On March 20th, 2024, the division filed a letter of no objection to Samira Muhara's request to withdraw their application for Casino Key employee licensure, subject to conditions detailed in the division's letter. Thank you.
Again, the applicant is not here in person or telephonically.
Correct.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to grant the requested relief and order that the initial application of Samira Mukhayar for a Casino Key employee license be withdrawn, subject to the condition that Ms. Mukhayar may not apply or hold, may not apply for or hold a Casino Key employee license for a period of 1 year from the date of order.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? Ayes have it.
Item number 10 is consideration of the initial Casino Key employee licensure and plenary qualification of Lynn Tran to serve as Vice President, Asian Marketing for Boardwalk 1000 LLC, doing business as Hard Rock Hotel and Casino Atlantic City. This matter was initiated by petition PRN 165-2301, dated June 14, 2023, seeking temporary Casino Key employee licensure and temporary qualification for Ms. Tran to serve as the Vice President of Asian Marketing for Hard Rock as indicated. You considered that petition at your July 12, 2023 public meeting and granted temporary licensure and temporary qualification. You are now here to consider her initial key licensure and plenary qualification. We have multiple counsel. We have counsel for Hard Rock, Julie Nugent. We have counsel for Ms. Tran. We have Ms. Tran, and we have counsel for the division. And with your permission, Mr. Chairman, I ask that each enter their appearances and address the commission directly.
Andrew Miller, the Law Office of Andrew Miller, appearing on behalf of the applicant Lynn Tran. Hello, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Palusis, and commissioners.
Mr. Miller, can we get all the appearances in and then we'll come back?
Okay.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Commissioners, Julie Nugent, Fox Rothschild, Regulatory Counsel for Boardwalk 1000 LLC, doing business as Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Atlantic City.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Deputy Attorney General Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement.
Thank you. There you go, Mr. Miller. Thank you.
Well, good morning, Mr. Chairman, and Commissioners, Ms. Cooper and Ms. Molinax, and hello, Ms. Cooper, it's been a long time since I've seen you. Hope all's well. And good morning, Council, and Ms. Fauntleroy, same thing, it's been a long time since I've seen you. And good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. This is an application for Ms. Tran now to address the violations of 100N, and she has in fact done so. There's a settlement agreement that has been proposed by the DGE after their investigation, which Ms. Tran has cooperated with 1,000%. And my review of the application, of the report of the DGE, Ms. Tran just has this one issue, which she has, the moment she was notified of the issue of gambling as a key employee, individual in New Jersey was prohibited, she stopped immediately. She would testify if she needed to that she just wasn't aware that during the application phase, during the phase, I guess, where the investigation is going on, that she was also not allowed. It's certainly after the July 23rd, I think it is, 2023 issuance of a temporary that the gambling would have been prohibited, and she just did not read it properly and does not remember reading it properly. She is sorry. She's coming before the board. She's been in this casino business forever and has been fairly successful at it, and is an asset, I believe, to the Hard Rock and to the state. And we ask that the board approve the settlement proposed by the DGE and signed by Ms. Tran and myself.
I find if Ms. Nugent wants to be heard.
Thank you. Again, Julie Nugent at Fox Rothschild for the record. We have also reviewed the signed stipulation of settlement between Ms. Tran, her counsel, Mr. Miller, and the New Jersey Division of Gaming Enforcement. We do respectfully request the approval of Ms. Tran's plenary qualification and issuance of a casino key employee license to serve as Vice President of Asian Marketing for Boardwalk 1000, doing business as Hard Rock Hotel Casino, Atlantic City, subject, of course, to compliance with the terms and conditions of the stipulation of settlement. Thank you.
Good morning again. For the record, Jordan Hollander, Deputy Attorney General on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the division's letter report in this matter dated April 1st, 2024, recommending the plenary qualification and plenary casino key employee licensure of Ms. Tran, subject to, as noted, compliance with the stipulation of settlement that was entered in this matter. The division respectfully requests that the stipulation of settlement be approved as submitted and the requested relief be granted subject to compliance with that stipulation. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
No, is Ms. Tran going to be appearing today?
Ms. Tran is there. If you want to hear from Ms. Tran, we would need to,
I didn't.
with your permission, Mr. Miller, we need to swear Ms. Tran in. There are questions for Ms. Tran by Commissioner Cooper.
Certainly.
Ms. Tran, would you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Please state your name for the record.
Lynn Tran?
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I saw Mr. Miller and
You may put your hand down.
the other attorneys. I just wasn't sure if she hadn't been sworn in yet. Ms. Tran, first I want to thank you for being available this morning. I have read all the documents that have been presented to me. And I just have a few questions. I'm going to say questions and concerns. I'll state them, and then I'll wait to hear your comments and what your thoughts are. There's no question you have gambled quite a bit. You've lost quite a bit while you were a restricted temporary key employee. And as I mentioned, I do have concerns about this. And I emphasize, you've gambled on a number of occasions during a very short time and have lost a significant amount of money. My concern, my questions for you, do you understand that if we approve the stipulation of settlement today, that you will not be allowed to gamble anywhere in Atlantic City as long as you hold a key license? And are you confident that you can now fully abide by the statutory statutory restrictions that are in place? And those are my questions, those are my concerns. And to that, is there anything you would like to add or state to assure me, to assure us, that you are fully aware of the restrictions that you must adhere to?
Yes, as what you say today, I now I'm aware, fully aware, and I won't be gambling. It's not say I'm holding key position. It's by what you just say, and I would abide by it.
Okay.
And that there is a restriction once the key license is approved, and if I'm holding key license, and I should not gamble anywhere in New Jersey. Now I'm aware. I'm fully understand.
Okay. As I said, to me, I had some very serious concerns. This is a very important position, very important. It's just very important all over. And I just wanted to get some reassurance that we're all on the same
Yes,
page.
thank you. Right. Thank you. I'm grateful that what you just mentioned. I'm right now fully 1,000% aware that is restricted and prohibited.
I thank you for being available and for your response. Thank you. Mr. Chairman?
Commissioner, do you have any?
I'll just make a statement. It was previously stated, you've been in the casino business forever. That's the only statement I'm making. Thank you.
Ms. Lynn, Ms. Tran, I have one question. Do you understand fully the stipulations that you're agreeing to?
Yes. Right now I am. I'm 100% understanding where the ramifications are and what is the restrictions, not to do and prohibited. I am now. Yes.
Thank you. That's all I have. Any further questions?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the stipulation of settlement between the division and Lynn Tran, and A, grant an initial casino key employee license to Lynn Tran pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B, and B, find Ms. Tran qualified to serve as Vice President of Asian Marketing for Boardwalk 1000 LLC in accordance with NJSA 5:12-85.1C and NJAC 13:69C-2.6, and subject to compliance with the terms and conditions as provided for in the stipulation.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Molyneux,
No.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
The matter passes by unanimous, by majority vote. Item number 11, thank you.
Thank you very much, members of the commission and council.
Thank you.
Item number 11, consideration of the initial casino key employee licensure and plenary qualification of Vincent J. Zane to serve as Chief Financial Officer for HR Atlantic City LLC and its qualified holding companies, Seminole HR Holdings LLC, SHRE, SHRI LLC, and Seminole Hard Rock Entertainment, Inc. This matter was initiated by a petition PRN 1802304 dated June 26, 2023, amended by letter amendment dated July 10, 2023, seeking the temporary qualification and temporary key licensure of Mr. Zane. As indicated, you approved it at the August 9, 2023 public meeting. We are now here for plenary consideration. We have counsel for the property. Julie Nugent is still here, and for the division. And with your permission, Mr. Chairman, I would ask that they again enter their appearances and address the matter directly.
Good morning again, Mr. Chairman and Commissioners. Julie Nugent of Fox Rothschild on behalf of HR Atlantic City LLC and its qualified holding companies. I'm here today to respectfully request that Vincent Zahn be issued a initial casino key employee license with residency waiver, as well as approved for plenary qualification to serve as the Chief Financial Officer of HR Atlantic City LLC and its qualified holding companies, which are Seminole HR Holdings LLC, Shri LLC, and Seminole Hard Rock Entertainment, Inc. I've reviewed the draft resolution that was circulated. I have no objections or revisions, and that's it. Thank you.
Morning again, Chairman and Commissioners. Deputy Attorney General Jordan Hollander on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement. You have the division's letter report dated March 25th, 2024, recommending the plenary qualification and plenary casino key employee licensure of the petitioner. The division has reviewed the draft resolution and has no objection. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and A, grant an initial casino key employee license to Vincent J. Zahn with a waiver of residency requirement pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89B, and B, find Mr. Zahn qualified to serve as Chief Financial Officer for HR Atlantic City, LLC, and its qualified holding companies, Seminole HR Holdings, LLC, SHRE/SHRI, LLC, and Seminole Hard Rock Entertainment, Inc., in accordance with NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C -2.6 and 2.7.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, is there a roll call vote?
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Do you have enough water?
It's like CVS up here.
Okay, just worried about you. Item number 12 is the petition of Tropicana Atlantic City Corp., DBA Tropicana Atlantic City, for the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license to James W. McGowan Jr. pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E, and to permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Security pending plenary qualification. This petition was initiated on March 19, 2024, PRN 0792401, seeking Mr. McGowan's temporary key licensure and temporary qualification to serve in the capacity indicated. You have counsel for both the property and the division present, and with your permission, Mr. Chairman, I ask that they enter their appearances and address the commission directly.
Good morning, Chairman, members of the Commission. Pacifico Agnolini on behalf of Brownstein, Hyatt, Farber, Schreck, appearing for Tropicana Atlantic City Corp.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Connor Martin, Deputy Attorney General, appearing on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement.
Before you today is a petition seeking the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license for Mr. McGowan, and also permission for him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Security for Tropicana Atlantic City Corp. We have reviewed the proposed resolution. We have no comments and would ask that you approve that. Thank you.
On March 27th, the division filed an email response not objecting to the issuance of a temporary casino key employee license and qualification for James McGowan to assume the duties and perform the functions of Vice President of Security for Tropicana Atlantic City Corp. We have also reviewed the draft resolution and have no objection to it. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to approve the petition and issue a temporary casino key employee license to James W. McGowan Jr. pursuant to NJSA 5:12-89E and permit him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Vice President of Security for Tropicana Atlantic City Corp., pending plenary qualification, in accordance with the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.6.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Right, we are now to item number 16, which is consideration of the plenary qualification of Rajendran Balagan to serve as Chief Information and Product Transformation Officer for Caesars Entertainment, Inc. You considered this matter initially it was initiated by petition PRN 209-2304, dated July 20, 2023, at which time we learned of a new position known as a Chief Information and Product Transformation Officer. You considered it at your August 9, 2023 public meeting, at which time the temporary qualification was granted. We are now here for plenary consideration, and we have counsel again if they'll enter their appearances and address the matter directly.
Morning, Pacifico Agnolini, Brownstein Hyatt Farber Schreck, on behalf of Caesars Entertainment, Inc.
Good morning, Chairman and Commissioners. Connor Martin, Deputy Attorney General, on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement.
As indicated, there was previously filed a petition seeking temporary qualification, and today we are here seeking the plenary qualification of Rajendran Balagan to serve as the Chief Information and Product Transformation Officer for Caesars Entertainment, Inc. We have reviewed the division's report. We have also reviewed the draft resolution. We have no comments to the resolution and would ask that the plenary qualification be granted. Thank you.
The division filed a report on March 28, 2024, recommending the plenary qualification of Rajendran Balagan to serve as Chief Information and Product Transformation Officer for Caesars Entertainment, Inc. We have reviewed the draft resolution and have no objection to it. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
Nobody wants to ask what product transformation officer is? I will. I know what chief information officer is.
So I believe that when different products are integrated into the systems, that this is part of this role is to make sure that those products, that integration is properly performed and make sure that it happens and there are no glitches. I think that's my understanding of what that is.
Thank you. I put you on the spot there. Any other questions? Hearing none, is there a second? Is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and find Rajendran Balagan qualified to serve as Chief Information and Product Transformation Officer for Caesars Entertainment, Inc., in accordance with NJSA 5:12-85.1C and NJAC 13:69C-2.7.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote.
Commissioner Molyneux,
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper,
Yes.
and Chairman Pelosi.
Yes.
Thank you. And the last item for your consideration is the joint petition of Caesars Entertainment, Inc., William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc., and Caesars Interactive Entertainment New Jersey, LLC, requesting permission for Michael Grotsky to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Senior Vice President, Retail Sportsbook for William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc., pending plenary qualification. And this action was initiated by petition PRN 0852406, dated March 25, 2024, seeking the temporary qualification to serve in the capacity as indicated. Again, you have same counsel here, but I would ask that they re-enter their appearances and address the commission directly.
Good morning, Pacifico Agnolini, Brownstein Hyatt Farber Schreck, on behalf of Caesars Entertainment, Inc., William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc., and Caesars Interactive Entertainment New Jersey, LLC.
Chairman and Commissioners, Connor Martin, Deputy Attorney General, on behalf of the Division of Gaming Enforcement.
Before you today is a petition seeking the temporary qualification of Mr. Michael Grotsky to allow him to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Senior Vice President, Retail Sportsbook for William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc. We have reviewed the draft resolution, have no comments, and would ask that you approve same. Thank you.
Are there any questions? Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry. On March 28th, the division filed a letter of no objection to Michael Grotsky acting as and performing the duties of Senior Vice President, Retail Sportsbook for William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc., pending plenary qualification. We have reviewed the draft resolution and have no objection to it. Thank you.
Are there any questions for council?
No.
No.
Hearing none, is there a motion?
Mr. Chairman, I move to adopt the draft resolution and authorize Michael Grotsky on a temporary basis and prior to his plenary qualification to assume the duties and exercise the powers of Senior Vice President, Retail Sportsbook for William Hill U.S. Holdco, Inc., pending plenary qualification, subject to the conditions contained in NJSA 5:12-85.1 and NJAC 13:69C-2.7.
Is there a second?
Mr. Chairman, I second the motion.
Any further discussion?
No.
Hearing none, roll call vote?
Commissioner Maldonado?
Yes.
Vice Chair Cooper?
Yes.
And Chairman Pelosi?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. In accordance with Resolution 23-12-0603, the next closed session shall be held on Wednesday, May 8, 2024, at 9:30 a.m. in the Commission offices.
This is the public portion of the meeting. Is there anyone from the public that wishes to speak? Ms. Fauntleroy, do we have any email comments?
Mr. Chairman, I have been advised that there are none.
The public participation portion is now closed. Is there a meeting to adjourn this meeting? Is there a motion? Is there a motion to adjourn this meeting?
Mr. Chairman, I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I second the motion.
Any discussion?
No.
Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, ayes have it. Meeting is closed.